Hey everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So I'm excited because we're going to do another Valentine's Day look. I'm trying to figure out what I really want to do for this Valentine's Day, so to say. Like what look I want to go with, or at least what palette, because there are dedicated palettes to, Valentine's Day. I was just playing with the Love palette and by Natasha Denona, and there was a major love palette by Too Faced, and then an older palette by Too Faced. I can't think of the name right now. But, like, there's several different ways you can go about it. And I'm like, well, should I go the pinks or should I go, like, a glam type look? Which way should we go? But I went to Ulta the other day to look around, and I had already done a look using, like, the Love collection. That's really kind of what spiraled this decision. But I came across, I believe it's a new palette by Juvia's Place, and it's called the Blushed Rose. And it just called to me. It's just so pretty. Now, granted, this is the look I came up with today. However, I'm sure I can recreate this look using other palettes. But it is nice that it's in this kind of packaging because it's compact and complete. Great to travel. The packaging's cute. So there are a lot of, pluses in me purchasing this. And I love Juvia's Place formula, which you're about to see how it performs. So let's go ahead and get started on that first. I laid down my MAC paint pot in soft ochre. My mind's not in it today, y'all. And then, not only my mind, but, my base didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but I used a new concealer and everything and foundation. Well, I really wouldn't call it a foundation. It was a tinted moisturizer, I think. But, I don't know, it just didn't turn out right. So the first shade I'm going to go into is this light pink right here. Oh, sorry, right there. But the other thing with, there's no names on this palette either, which kind of makes it hard when you're, which there's no mirror at least, so I don't have to worry about, seeing the mess that I have going on in my room. Thank goodness. As you can see, you can kind of see the shade on my skin tone. I'm sure you could build it up, but I don't know. I don't want to speak on other skin tones, because I just don't know. But I do know that Juvia's Place, shadows are very pigmented and they do build. And they build on top of themselves very well even. So how's everybody been doing? Is everybody getting excited for Valentine's Day? Or what is it? Galentine's Day? I'm into it, but I'm like not into it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been with my fiance for what seems like forever. 13 years? 14 years maybe? It's been a while. So, it's not that it wears off, it's just, I don't know, not so hyped for myself. Now, he's into it. He likes it a lot. But, I don't know. Sometimes I think it was all about the girls, like, younger. Like, I can remember getting into it younger and stuff, but as we get older, it's like, but it seems like the guys are into it more now. I don't know. I find that a little bit, not odd, but interesting. I do find things have just changed in general, to be honest. In today's world, and I find it interesting. And some things are good, don't get me wrong. some things I'm just like, it's not me, you know? Which is fine. But yeah, I'm trying to see like what kind of look I want to go for. I don't think we're doing anything really for Valentine's Day. We might. The next shade I'm going to go into is this one right here. I'm sorry, this one right here. I never know if you see what I'm doing or not, but anyway. I'm also using my Sigma brushes. I'm trying them out again. Well, I've been trying them. I've done the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brushes, and I'm going to keep it. Cannot talk. I am going to keep them. I'm not letting them go. But I do think I'm going to let all my other Morphe brushes go. I think. As of right now, it's the way I feel. I haven't yet started to gather them up, to pack them up, to, you know, either get rid of them or just pack them up. And I thought about selling them. Like, not just like my Morphe brushes, but like all the brushes I'm getting rid of. Because like I got Too Faced brushes, It Cosmetic brushes, what else is over there? Oh, the brand de Sigma, the other brand de Sigma. I can't think of the name of it right now. Trek or something. I forget what it is. But I ordered them too just to see if they were different or the same. They're cheaper, but I wanted to see, you know, quality-wise how they were. But you can see that these shades are so nice. I will say that about I've never had issues with Juvia's Place. I'm gonna go into this pink shade and run it on the lower lash line. I've never had issues with Juvia's Place. I will say that like some of the color stories maybe didn't always, you know, fit my aesthetic. But as far as like any shadows that I did purchase, I did enjoy. And for the price point, like, you really can't beat that. I'm almost finding that before I didn't, but now, I find I spend more on my skincare than I do in my makeup. Because I feel like you can get, you know, makeup that can perform just as well as high-end almost. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my Natasha Denona and my Pat McGrath, but you know what I'm saying. Like if you really were on a budget, you can definitely come up with looks just as good as the next person. You know what I mean? Now, me being a beginner, that's a little different because I do find a little more expensive products kind of work just a tad bit better for me, and the color stories like work for me a little more. But that's not to say that, you know, these ones can't either. I'm going in with that same pink shade, and I'm just going to pat it in the outer corner here. Because you can clearly see that these work just as good. Now, foundations are different too. But see, I think foundation is kind of like skincare. In a sense. I mean, it's not, obviously. But when it comes to those kind of products, I don't care to spend a little more, you know? I find you get, like, better shade options with higher end. Not always, but sometimes. Okay. Okay, I think I got that right. I think. Then I'm gonna go into this gold shade. It's like a sun almost. It's like gold, but it looks like it's got some red in it and pink, and I'm not wetting it. Now there is a tad bit of fallout because of that. But if you wet it, or if you have a sticky base or use your finger, you will not have fallout. But look how pretty this color is. It is very, very pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. And then I'm just going to go into that pink shade again. Okay. Okay. I feel good so far. It's so hard to do these. I really wish I'd get faster, y'all. I really do. And then I'm going to take this shade right here, this like pinky shade. I think this would be so pretty over the lid, but I'm going to put this one in the outer corner. I was going to put this on the lid, but then I didn't know what I was going to put for my inner corner. Not that you have to, but I'd like to. Have something there. Alright, and then I'm going to use this last shade, this deeper burgundy color. And I'm just going to line the lash lines. And then smudge it out. I put a brown liner in the waterline already. But you can see that it's pretty dark. It's a pretty dark burgundy. Sorry, I gotta get so close to this mirror. I'm just gonna smudge it out a little bit. And then I'm gonna do the same to the top lash line. And I'm just gonna push it into my top lash line. And you can maybe see. Hopefully I'm staying in the screen there. And you can darken up your outer corner even with this shade if you wanted to. Because it's like a brown red, so Maybe it's more like clay color, not well, burgundy is kind of a... I think I'd go with burgundy color. But it's dark enough regardless to line with. There we go. And then I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm using my Surratt lash curler today. And for top lashes, I'm using the YSL Mascara Vinyl Couture. I think I like this mascara. As long as it doesn't flake off or transfer. Which, if I recall, it does not. But it's been a while. My memory isn't the best. I should really write this stuff down. But then I don't like to do that or say that because, you know, it may transfer or smudge off on somebody else. And I just like for people to see the products themselves and make the decision. But I like this for my lashes, I think. I'm concentrating really hard, y'all. Me and mascara do not get along. At all. Alright. I'm like waiting for the mess up to happen. Okay. And then for bottom lashes, the Lancome Deafen Seals. I hope I'm saying that one right too. And then we're done. Now, like I said, with the shadows, as long as you have an adhesive or a glitter glue or something along those lines, or if you like spray your brush or use your finger, you won't get fallout. If you don't, and you do what I did, you're going to have fallout, so you might want to do your eyes before you do your makeup. But again, I knew that. I just want to show you all. It's not much fallout, and for the most part, you can brush it away. But I just want you to know straight up, you know, this can happen and will most likely happen. As far as the rest of the shades, they all worked well together. They all built up. You know, you're going to get a pinky kind of look no matter how you put the look together in a sense. But there are some beautiful shades in here. And for the price point, I mean, you know, if you're just looking to do a quick Valentine's Day look and you ain't got a palette that's kind of like that, or you want it all in one, I think it was like $12.99 at Ulta. It was on an end cap, so I do believe it is new. So, but that's all I got for you today. Let me know down in the comments what you plan on doing for Valentine's Day, if anything. Let let me know if you can think of any other Valentine's Day collections. Because I'm kind of like, I know they're out there. Lord knows I know they're out there, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head. And I'll see you in my next one. Oh, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. Other than that, stay safe and stay healthy, guys. Bye.